How's it going, gamers? Chongo here, and today I've got a short gameplay commentary for you guys. The gameplay is of Dead Island on the PC, and that's because of the topic of this commentary, and it's about the controversy about Dead Island that's been happening today. So anyway, let's get into it. So anyway, Deep Silver, which is the publisher for Dead Island Riptide that'll be coming out, I think, late April this year, has basically, today they've announced this new collector's edition that they've got going in only Australia and the UK, and it is going to be called Dead Island Riptide Bait Edition. Now, what the fucks was all about was this statue that was a torso of pretty much a chick in a bikini, but she didn't have any head, arms, or legs, and that's all that it was. I think it was about 10 inches or a foot, basically, of this statue that you'd get with this edition. Now, firstly, when I heard about this news, I thought, okay, so what's the fuss? Is everyone getting mad, like, in obviously the US because they're not getting this edition? And then I looked deeper into it and found out people weren't happy with the statue itself. So anyway, I'll put up a picture of the image now, and to me, I can see why people are getting angry about it, but I don't really think it's necessary. It seems a little bit extreme to get all upset over this when I can't really see the problem in it. However, I can understand if some people were just walking past a shop or something and saw it, and then what their mind would jump to, obviously, if they saw something like that. And I think it's mainly behind the fact that from just looking at that, you can't really tell it's a zombie. It could just be someone who's had their heads and arms and legs chopped off. But it's obviously relating to the game because obviously Dead Island takes place on an island and there would be girls wearing bikinis there. It's not really something that's, you know, got nothing to do with the game at all. It's just to grab people and lure them in. However, although I'm in Australia and if this edition does choose to come out or if they cancel it or whatever, if it was coming out, I could have the chance to buy it, but I've already pre-ordered my copy online, so I wouldn't be getting it, and I don't really want it. I don't see that as an incentive for buying a game to have a statue of, you know, a torso of a zombie. That wouldn't be my thing. However, even though it's not something I'd personally want, I don't really see what the fuss is all about. It's not really anything terrible. It's obviously something to do with a zombie game. It may not have been the best choice for them to choose that, but I don't really see any wrong done in what they have done. One thing they probably could have done that probably wouldn't have received anywhere near as much as attention at the moment is I've seen some people commenting saying it might have worked better if it was just the torso of a man, but I'm not really sure if that still would have cut it. I still think that that would have been a problem. But I think one of the ways that they could have done it obviously better would be have a scale model of a full zombie, not just the torso. Or they could have just had a head or something that obviously identifies that what you are looking at is a zombie, because I think the problem lies in the fact that just by looking at that, you are not really 100% if it's a zombie. It could just be a human with their limbs chopped off. Also, in Deep Silver's statement when they were releasing, obviously, the information about this bait edition, they basically said that it would be an awesome conversation topic and to put it on your mantelpiece of a zombie gamer. But to me, I don't really think I'd want to put that on display. It didn't really seem like something that would be like, oh yes, look what I've got. I've got a torso here that's all bloodied and thingy. I don't really see it as something that you'd want to display. However, like I said before, I don't really see any wrongdoing in it either. It's not really a problem. It's just I personally wouldn't want to go and stick that up somewhere where everyone who enters my house would see it. So anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this, whether you think, like with me, and it's obviously maybe they should have chosen something a little bit better to identify that it's actually a zombie and couldn't be mistaken for a human torso, or whether that you think, obviously there's nothing wrong with it, it's got to do with the game, or whether you don't really care. Anything like that, just put that down below, and if you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to join the Gamerhood, just subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.